You. All right. Hey, what's up, Bones? Yeah, mini Friday. I just got home from the work party. Definitely super tired, even though I slept literally all day. I slept until like, I don't know, 4 p.m. And then I slept some more after that. But we're here now. I could have, you know, not streamed, but I felt inspired to play more of this game tonight. Because I don't know when else I'll play it. Wow, it's also raining a lot where I live. Seems like a decent rainy night game. I feel like there are definitely better rainy night games than this, but you know, pretty decent. I like how you got, when you run on this, you get the sounds of him running on the grate. Hey, Clover. Got some rain yesterday. So we must be getting your guys' sloppy seconds. Alright, let's say advance to the next chapter. Hope everyone had a great day. The party was decent. I forgot you were doing late night. And I was like, oh shit. He's not sure. You might be done. Yeah, I thought about posting, but I wasn't 100% sure. I wasn't 100% sure that I would be streaming. I really wanted to leave the party at 11 and get home at 11:30 and be online at midnight. But you know how these things are. Especially with the karaoke shit that I got roped into doing. Dude, I was so pissed. You know, I explained last night that I have gotten roped into doing karaoke for my own party. But then even after stream, I just got more and more pissed about it. I was like, what the fuck? What? I just want to go to this party and like relax, you know? And enjoy myself. But meanwhile, now everyone gets to chill while I'm spending an hour setting the stuff up. But, it wasn't so bad, I guess. But yeah, I mean, because of the equipment being there, I couldn't leave exactly when I wanted to. And anytime karaoke is involved, there's always one more song. And then another one more song. And another one more song. And I also was losing my patience a little bit tonight because people kept pressuring me to sing. And they were pressuring everybody. Anyone who said no, they would not stop pressuring them. And I straight up had to tell my manager, like, no means no. Like, no, I'm not going to. No, I'm not interested. Not everything is for everybody. You know? It's okay if somebody doesn't want to fucking do karaoke. It doesn't make them a party pooper. It doesn't make them a buzzkill. I'm not the one that wanted karaoke here. You guys wanted it. It's not for me. I didn't bring it for me, dude. You know? I brought it for you guys. So I was really beginning to lose my patience because they were non-stop for like 2 hours trying to pressure me and a couple other people. So I literally had to pull out the no means no card to my manager, and then a coworker was starting to get on my case and be like really fucking like weird about it too. Like, you're no fun. But it was the tone. I was like, dude, not everything is for everybody. I literally told her that. I was like, not everything has to be for everybody, dude. Like, if somebody doesn't want to sing fucking karaoke, they don't have to. Like, dude, come play Mario Kart, you know? If you don't want to play Mario Kart, I'm not going to let you say no, and you're a buzzkill if you don't play Mario Kart. Can you imagine that shit? If someone did that to you? It's fucked up, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, that is really fucked. Leave people alone, man. Karaoke is a very specific type of energy. Karaoke is a very specific type of energy, and this was a pretty low-key party, and I just didn't have that energy. And I don't even know what the fuck I would sing, dude. I don't listen to songs. First of all, I don't very often listen to English language songs. Secondly, there are no songs that I know the words to at this point. Like, I genuinely, if I had to, gun to my head, pick a song to sing karaoke to, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't listen to lyrics like that in English. And I don't sing either. Like, I have to use my voice when I'm writing a song, but I'm not there singing. The only time I sing is either if I'm recording or if I'm on stage or if I have to rehearse for a show. I'm not just like singing for fun. Gun to my head, I'd probably go with Creed. Dude, have you seen that one Creed music video for Bullets? The song Bullets? It's like Xavier Renegade Angel. Do you know that show? First of all, the song rips. It's like so heavy for no reason. It sounds like Twisting Tongues or something. That hardcore band that does like the butt rock vocals. Hold up. Unfortunately, I probably can't play the audio, but like, what? This is so dope. Scott Stapp. Dude, what? This is like Planescape Torment. This goes crazy hard. This looks like a video game I would play on stream. Dude, what is this album art? Weathered? Wow, this album art is nutty. I've never seen this. What the fuck? Cool. Creed RPG? Someone should do that. Literally remember my mom stocking that CD at Meijer. Damn. She worked at Meijer. Did she ever hook you up with like anything? Some like free Sour Patch Kids or like discounted stuff? She got the Switchfoot debut CD and Elf on DVD. She worked for like a merchandise company for a minute. She'd sometimes get free CDs or DVDs. Interesting. Damn. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. I really liked that song when I was in middle school. We were meant to live for so much more. Looking back, that song is like extremely Christian rock sounding. I met some guys from the music scene who grew up like very Christian in the Midwest. Like Jesus freak type parents. And he was saying that oh, is the music still going? Did I forget to pause it? Oh, I forgot to pause it, my bad. I have my headphones in my TV. Yeah, he was saying that he was only allowed to listen to like Christian rock, so he was like into Switchfoot and all these other like really cringy bands. It's like such a weird life to me, growing up that type of Christian.
Hi. Hi.
Damn, I hope I'm not like...
Good morning.
I hope I have the brain to play this right now. Wait, what did he say? I read about... how do you say that word again? Prelat? Frida? And she sounds like the princess from some fairy tale. Even her death. They say it's as if she suddenly fell asleep one day, never to awaken again. My girlfriend's stepmom was like that. Like, can only listen to Reliant K. Yeah. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. How's that song go? I can't remember the chorus.
How are you?
That was such a weird time. Like all these Christian MySpace bands that weren't really Christian. I mean, ʟɪᴠᴇ probably was really Christian, but like Christian metalcore. I had to go to a Christian bookstore to get Showbread. This band called Showbread. That was like a Christian screamo emo rock band. Because you couldn't find their CD at like FYE or anywhere, so we had to go to a Christian bookstore. And their music, most from the album you would not necessarily be able to tell that they were a Christian band, but they were definitely very Christian, and still are, I'm pretty sure, as people. But then you had bands like fucking As I Lay Dying. Didn't they claim to be Christian? Which is hilarious. Maybe I'm wrong. But, bands like As I Lay Dying and like fucking Under Oath and shit, like, they were Christian to the extent that they said they were Christian. And it was really just a cheat code to get, like, a more built-in audience and more, like, touring opportunities. Go to fucking, Cornerstone Festival.
Hi.
Yeah. Under Oath, I know that, like, their earlier stuff was really a lot more, outwardly Christian. But, you know, by the time that they were going somewhat mainstream, you can't tell just by listening to the music. Like, there's not really... Like, they're only chasing safety? Come on, bro. There's no Christianity on that. It might as well just be a secular album, which it is. And there were a lot of bands like that.
How are you?
Yeah, when I was in middle school, I was such a music snob. Part of my snobbery was I would tell people I only liked Dallas Taylor Under Oath. I didn't like when Under Oath got the gay, clean singing vocals. That's what I said. Nowadays I much prefer everything after Dallas Taylor. I think the Under Oath, like, death metal stuff has not held up well at all. And I just think, like, they're only chasing safety, and Onwards is, like, just a million times better. But yeah, I don't even know if I liked it back then. I was just an elitist and knew that most people didn't know about Under Oath, Dallas Taylor, death metal era. And so as like an edgy 13, 14-year-old, I felt cool telling people I only liked Dallas Taylor Under Oath. My parents didn't let me watch Pokemon because they say they represented demons. Oh shit. It's true. Pikachu mean Beelzebub in Chinese? Really? What about Pika Blue?
Good morning to you.
Before we knew that what Meryl's name was, the blue Pokemon, we used to call it Pika Blue.
Hi.
Meryl was like the first secret Pokemon for us American kids. That was like the 152nd Pokemon. That was the first one most of us were exposed to after the original 151. I definitely think my brain is too mushy right now to like
Need something?
appreciate the vibes of this game. So the two options are either just kind of like simple grinding, though I don't know how necessary that is, or maybe Zone of the Enders instead.
Hey, listen.
What now?
Or I guess Fist of the North Star wouldn't be bad.
If you need something crafted, I'm your man. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
We stock any ammunition you could imagine. Have a nice day.
How are you?
Well,
Hate hunting flying monsters. Fucking pussies. Do you mean like give me an example. Do you mean like Rathalos, like a wyvern type flying one? Or do you mean like a smaller one of them bird ones? Like dragons? Yeah, you know, in the old days, you had to use an item called a paintball, and you had to throw the paintball at the monster in order to track it. So if you didn't hit it with a paintball and it ran away to a different zone, you wouldn't know which zone it ran to necessarily, especially if it flew away. So you'd have to be just like running around until you found it. At least I'm pretty sure World did away with paintballs, right? Like you don't have to manually track once you've seen it. Yeah, that shit was mega annoying. Using up an inventory slot on paintballs.
Hello?
Yeah, you had to craft everything. They really started you with nothing in the early Monster Hunter games. And you didn't even get to hunt for like the first 2 hours. The first 2 hours was just spent like gathering stuff. But now it's almost like too far in the opposite direction. Like, now you barely even have to play the game, I feel like. Like, modern Monster Hunter almost feels like a fucking gacha machine. It feels like one of them mobile clicker games sometimes. Where it's like you don't have to do anything but press the button. You don't even have to hunt the monster. What is... You don't have to hunt the monster, so like it, you just know where it is. Well, as you run on your bird, you just pick stuff up automatically. I mean, damn, at least in World and Rise, you still have to press the button to pick stuff up. But World and Rise also have the NPCs that get stuff for you. To be fair, that stuff also started before World and Rise. Like, Generations had that, and I think Monster Hunter 4 had that as well. But yeah, I think my brain is too gone to appreciate this, so we can either play Zone of the Enders, RE Village, I guess, or Fist of the North Star. What do you guys think? None of these are really like chill games though. So, there's that to consider. Yeah, world affecting rules. Oh, you inspired me to get back into Monster Hunter Rise. Just because it's more convenient to play for me on Switch, like before bed, in bed. And I put it into my machine, and I was all excited to hop on and swing my sword a few times before going to sleep the other night. And my Switch told me, it said, data missing. Download required. So I said, alright, fine. And then the ETA was 40 fucking minutes. I had to wait 40 minutes. I was like, dude, I don't have 40 minutes. I have to go to sleep. So instead, I just started a new file on God Eater 3. Which was already installed. Which, as you guys may or may not know, God Eater is like a Monster Hunter clone, but more anime. It's pretty cool. I don't think there's ever been a Monster Hunter clone to hit as well as Monster Hunter. Really not even close. Though I do want to play... I want to get Freedom Wars Remastered. Or Remake or whatever it is. Freedom Wars is pretty sweet. And then the other... Probably the other best Monster Hunter style game is just Phantasy Star Online. Which is... Monster Hunter is actually a clone of Phantasy Star Online. Yeah, I'm, maybe Village is too difficult to play right now, so either Zone of the Enders or Fist of the North Star. Either of these are probably easy. Zone of the Enders is kind of nice because I don't have to think about anything aside from pressing the button. Fist of the North Star, basically the same, though you still do have to run around. Zone of the Enders, maybe cutscenes are too long though. I guess Lost Paradise it is. Because at least this also has vibes. Athenia is so good. Is that like the private server? I'm sure I'll try it out one of these days. I've never actually played PSO online. I've only ever played it single player or like couch co-op. It'd be cool if you could play as a Lala in Monster Hunter. That would be cool. Peace out, Blue Burst. Whoa. Some Fist of the North Star retro game has 36 viewers right now. Yeah, 30 followers for this old ass Fist of the North Star game and 36 viewers. Weird. Then Lost Paradise has 1 viewer currently. So let's make it 3 viewers. Speedrunners could be. Oh, I might have a date this weekend. Which is good because tonight my former crush was there. And there was literally no progress. I didn't even really talk to her. And I don't think she even looked at me. So fucking GG's on that one. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. This girl's profile does not really give me a great indication of what she actually looks like in person, and I've been catfished like probably 3 times in the last year or 2 that I was dating actively. Not in this past year or 2, but like, you know, before that when I was dating regularly. Fucked up the QTE, I know. I mean, there wasn't even a QTE tonight, is the thing. That's the problem with karaoke as well. It really doesn't give you, like, everyone's just fucking busy doing karaoke. You can't talk to people. I also don't think that she liked that I was denying people pressuring me to do karaoke. Like, I don't think she liked that. It didn't seem. But I'm like, I mean, that's a deal breaker for me. If you don't like that, then fuck off, dude. Like, dude, it's just fucking karaoke, bro. It's just karaoke. It's not that big of a deal if someone doesn't want to do it. I'm getting worked up again just thinking about it. It is crazy, though, dude. Like, come on. You people are psychotic. Though I was wondering if it's like, is there like a cultural thing? Because karaoke is obviously way more of a thing in Japan and Korea. One of the people pressuring me that I had to tell her, like, karaoke's not for everyone. That was an American coworker. But everyone else, I mean, you know, is there like a cultural thing? Because karaoke's really not that. It's like pretty. Like maybe 1 in every 10 bars out here does a karaoke night. And if you go to like a city, they'll have dedicated karaoke bars. But otherwise, most of America doesn't really do karaoke like that, you know? It's kind of like a once a year thing for most people, I would wager. At most. Karaoke is like just not really a thing like that. The way it is in like certainly Japan. Very divisive here. Either people are way too into it or you absolutely despise it. Hey, yeah, I think that's accurate. And you know, I didn't want to say this necessarily, but they kept bringing up the fact that me and my buddy were musicians, and like, you guys sing, you guys like music. I didn't want to like. My friend said this to our boss. He was like, you know, it's really different playing a show versus doing karaoke. And I didn't want to say this, but it's like, sorry, but I have a different relationship with music than I have to assume that you normies do. You civilians don't understand what it's like to be you civilians just don't get it. I have a different relationship with music, but it's true. To me, music is like, I don't sing along to songs. I listen to it. And I'm not really like listening to the lyrics either. Like, I don't know the lyrics to any songs. I'm listening to like the melody and the song structure, and I'm taking notes in my head of how it's being done. And sometimes I listen to music just for funsies. But I'm not like... I'm not like, I don't want to sing, dude. I only sing if I'm writing or recording or playing a show. I sing because I have to. Because I have to get the... I have to let my voice be heard. That's why I sing. I don't sing because I like the music. I understand. This is why I didn't say this type of thing out loud, because it sounds pretentious and ridiculous. But I do think there is some kind of truth buried in there. And I'm saying it like very directly now because it sounds funny. But I do think there's some truth buried in there. I didn't expect such use of the N-word. That's what? Hey, this guy just gave us some of his beef jerky. Normie? Oh. Dude, normies will just never understand the life of an artist. I was proud of my joke though, because my buddy, he was in an indie band that was like pretty successful as far as indie bands go. Like 100K Spotify listeners, and he was on like a well-known indie label. And everyone knows that about him, that he tours and all this stuff. And I was proud of my joke. I was like, this guy doesn't perform for free. And then I was also kept telling them that like, I'm working. I can't sing because I'm here working. You guys hired me to set up this equipment. I'm just the operator. I just work here. I'm not here to sing. I'm working, dude. I can't sing. If a customer asked me to sing, I wouldn't do it because I'm a professional. Just put the fries in the bag? Yeah. Dude, I am just putting the fries in the bag, dude. Just let me put the fries in the bag.
Yeah.
Alright, here's the tournament arc. Hopefully we didn't need to grind before this because the game gave us the option to grind.
Now go!
Hey, why did he yell? Yeah. All in all, it was fun. I guess. It wasn't the most fun. There wasn't also a lot of people there. And it was a Thursday. So people couldn't, like, stay super late. My manager got really wasted, though. Like, immediately. I feel so bad for her. She very clearly has a lot of pain in her heart. She told us she doesn't have any friends. She was like, stay in touch, guys. I don't have any friends. She's like, I don't, you know, I like to be... She's like, I always thought of you guys not on business level. And then she did the shush. Because our boss was nearby. She's like, I never thought of you guys as business. He was like, I don't have any friends. She like was on the verge of tears all night too. And she kept giving me hugs and telling her how I'm her son.
Well, looky here.
I'm like, dude, you're only like 6 years older than me.
You thought about what you want for your reward? Let me tell you, I don't need freedom or anything. All I want is a night of non-stop banging.
She's more like big sis. Or auntie. Cousin. Whoa. Dude. She's chiefing that blunt. Your date? No, my manager. My manager. She kept telling me that she thinks of me as her son. So I'm like... I mean, I definitely don't think of you as my mom. Because you're only... I didn't tell her this, but you're only like 6 years older than me. You're more like a big sis or like cousin or auntie at best. I was just saying she's on the she was like on the verge of crying all night. She got wasted pretty much immediately, as she typically does, but even more so tonight. And then I felt really bad because she's like, I don't have any friends. She was like, you know, I didn't think of you guys as business. And she was like, I don't have any friends. So you guys are like my friends. Yeah, I feel bad for her. I'll miss seeing her. Oops, I fucked that up. She really was probably my favorite manager I've had at a job. No. The boss of the karaoke is like the big boss. And she was my manager. She was like the head manager. So like one level under my boss.
Why can't I move?
Ow. What the fuck?
Cool. 100 Fist Rush. You're already dead. Stone Mountain Splitting Slash.
Whoa.
Steel Shredding Clench.
Jesus Christ. This game's too violent.
Cool. 100 Fist Rush. You're already dead.
Look at this dude fucking scared.
Cool. 100 Fist Rush.
Yeah. Isn't this too violent? That's what my dad always said when I played GTA. Isn't this game too violent for you?
That's it! Our winner is Kenshiro! Our next battle is a tag match. The winners of the last round will split into 2 teams and fight to the death. The rules are simple, just like last time. Whichever side takes down the opposing team wins. And I'll be picking the teams, of course.
Working remotely this week felt good. Do you work tomorrow?
You. And you are a team now.
Dude, I got a team with it.
One side of a brutal 2-on-2 battle.
I got a team up with this schmuck.
Don't count on me saving your life out there.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not carrying your ass through this fight, understand?
Hey, same goes to you, bozo.
Sure.
I'm gonna make you scrawny punks bleed. Hey, you! Don't get in my way, or you're going to hell with them. The hell'd you say, punk? Same goes for you.
Oh, almost forgot. If teammates attack each other, you're both disqualified. And you can't kill your partner, of course. Teammates have to work together. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Now it's showtime! The next fight begins now!
Alright, let's whoop some ass. Hey!
Cool. 100 Fist Rush. You're already dead. penitence.
Damn. Fuck yeah. God damn.
I know those moves. That's ʟɪᴠᴇ, right? People don't die like that from any old martial art. I heard about it from the piece of shit who taught me. And now, I get to see the lethal arts of ʟɪᴠᴇ with my own eyes. Never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, letting coworkers into your personal life is a really weird, tricky balance.
You know, I killed a lot of people to get here. And now I know it was all worth it.
I've really never...
Finally, I get a real fight.
I don't think I've ever met a coworker that became a friend. That I hung with outside of work that I didn't know before working there. Aside from work parties. But, there was one guy I met through freelance event jobs where we connected over MMA and UFC, and he added me to his friend's Discord where they mainly did like betting. I never really talked in there because they were just into like betting, and yeah, I just didn't really like connect with them very well. Although my Jamaican coworker that I met through this job, I would totally like. We've talked about doing like barbecuing or something one of these summers, although we still have never done that. And like I thought about, like, I had a couple coworkers. The one that I mentioned before, who has the anime VHS collection, who I talked about in the Fatal Frame Talking to Girls is Not a QTE video. We had this other coworker. I don't remember how it came up, but we had discussed doing like a drinking night with just the fellas. And so I would have been down for that. But yeah, it's hard to connect with coworkers. Tonight I felt like there were a couple moments where I almost opened up a little too much and then had to draw it back. I mean, nothing like spicy or anything, but just like I don't know. I mean, they all know that I'm like a huge weeaboo, and I'm into like world culture, and I used a strategy tonight. So the date that I might have this weekend, the girl has listed that she speaks English, Japanese, and Korean, but I don't know where her family's from or if she's even American. She has a Western name, but I can't tell if she's American. But anyways, I was talking to some friends about it, and I was like, I don't know, like, if I should keep my power level a secret. Like, I wouldn't be able to hide for very long that I'm going to school for Japanese, and I certainly can't hide my weeaboo power levels for that long if anyone were to see my room. And my friend said, you know, if it comes up, just frame it that you're interested in all sorts of worldly cultures, that you're into like Arabic, Middle Eastern, culture and Indian stuff, which is true. I was like, damn, that's a good strategy. Just like, yeah, I'm going to school for Japanese, and I love Japanese pop culture, but it's not the only thing. I also am just really interested in all sorts of languages. The only reason I would be concerned about it is because, like, if she's Japanese, it's like kind of, it's a different thing. It's kind of a different thing. You wouldn't, like, it'd be very, I would imagine it'd be very easy to question, like, is this person dating me just because I'm Japanese? Is this person dating me just because I'm Asian? Is this person like a fetishist? But anyways, I used that strategy tonight when I was talking to a Korean girl coworker and my Burmese coworker. And I was like, we were talking about, she's like, why do you want to learn Japanese or whatever? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I've just been consuming Japanese media my entire life since I was a child, but I'm also just I was like, I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, use that strategy just to not seem like a weirdo. I was like, but I also am just interested in all sorts of languages and cultures. Then I brought up Korean movies that I like, and how I like Indian movies. Though it almost seems like she didn't like that I brought up Korean movies. It seemed like it kind of like changed her mood in a negative way, which is weird. I could be, you know, reading into something that wasn't there, but it was kind of strange. She definitely seemed like less wanting to talk about that. So I mean, like, there you go. Like, if I was a Koreaboo, maybe I would have just killed my shot with that girl if I was trying to do that. But I told him, like, yeah, after I learn Japanese, I want to learn Korean, and then I want to learn Burmese. And my Burmese coworker, like, it got a laugh out of both of them. And he was like, he was like, are you sure, dude? Are you sure? Are you sure? Do you really? Are you sure about that? His reaction was really funny. I've always wanted to ask him about Myanmar, but I know that their place over there is, like, really unstable at the moment, and I don't know if, like, he came over here because of that reason. So I'd never really asked him too much.
I heard rumors that Eden's Coliseum had some insane fighter nobody could beat. Guess that's you, huh?
What are your fists meant for? What is their purpose?
Ha! You've mastered lethal arts and you're asking me that? They're for killing. Isn't it obvious?
Pathetic.
What? Don't tell me you got a problem with that. Like you mastered lethal martial arts for isometric exercise?
And if you win this tournament, what will you ask for?
Oh, but that Korean coworker did have an answer for me. So, you know, I had mentioned, I'd asked my manager who's Korean, I was like, why are there so many, like, revenge movies in Korea? And she didn't have an answer. She, like, just wouldn't answer the question. But the Korean girl coworker today was like, it's a cultural thing. We have something that we call the Han, H-A-N, the Han, which there's no direct translation, but it's just a feeling we get. Like, I don't remember exactly what she described it as. It's actually something I'd heard before. But essentially she was just saying that it's like it's very cathartic for us to watch revenge thrillers. And I'd actually heard about the Han through one of my favorite artists, David Cho. Back in the day, I was, like, really into David Cho and I used to listen to, like, every episode of his podcast. He said Koreans have the Han, where we just see red. Just get really angry.
Well, guess I'll ask for a license to kill. Seems fair to me, since I'm risking my own life here.
I will never understand people like you.
It's you I don't get. You think you're some kind of hero? I'm done talking. Show me ʟɪᴠᴇ.
Yeah, in regards to the fetishization thing, my Japanese coworkers are always like really stoked that I'm a weeaboo. And they told me that the best way to learn Japanese is to date a Japanese girl. But then I always see like Japanese girls on Hinge where they're like, I won't teach you Japanese. So, kind of mixed signals.
And now it's down to 2. One-on-one. Martial artist against martial artist. A real duel, folks.
I also need a stretch break in a sec.
Fight!
Probably won't stream for too much longer.
Fist rush! Steel shredding clench!
Damn, I whooped that dude's ass.
And the winner is Kenshiro!
Holy shit! How did he do all that? Fine. The next guy is gonna tear him apart.
I think we gotta fight a huge boss.
Now, it's time for the fighter you've all been waiting for!
Kenshiro kind of looks like Rio.
Challenger Kenshiro will
Yeah,
face
just
the
like
strongest prisoner in Eden.
way buff. Rio on TRT. Tough. Okay, it's funny that the Mohawk guy referred to this thing as a guy. The next guy's gonna tear him apart. This guy?
Eden's own demon, dragged up from the depths. Devil Rebirth!
Just a little guy? True. Alright, before we tackle this, I'm gonna take a quick stretch. Then after we beat this guy, I think we'll finally get the freedom to explore the town and do like mini games and stuff. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah, I'll probably be online for like another hour maybe. Type of matchmaking games get you in after a few wins? Yeah, true. Alright, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Thanks. Alright. Sorry for the wait. Everybody good?
Every execution, he's been locked up 10 levels down at the prison's lowest level. We've got a real challenger, folks. Let's see how Double Rebirth destroys him.
He thought he could beat the games. Nobody walks away from that monster.
Oh yeah, watch this.
Kenshiro! It doesn't matter how many rounds you win. You're just more goddamn meat. Time for your public execution.
4 months? Isn't it 3? September. Oh, September, October, November. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right, Dan.
Time for the final match of the Gladiator Game.
4 months sounds like a long time. Uh-oh. Whoa. I forgot what the strategy is here. Also, I'm kind of getting low on health. When your insurance runs out? Oh, man. I think you gotta get on this ladder. Hey! Climb. Oh, what the fuck? Maybe you have to down him first. Shit. Oh yeah, here you go. Now you climb. Get up, get up, get up. Oh, I missed. Oh, I fucked it up 2 times. You can tell this is by the Yakuza devs, formerly Shenmue devs, because of the QTEs. Damn. This is like a fucking anime. They should make like an anime out of this. Damn, I killed him already? Speaking of Shenmue, we're gonna beat Shenmue tomorrow night. Then play RE8. Shoo! Knock his ass back into jail. Go to your room, mister. At least I met with a resume service today and they're revising it for you. What made you decide to do that as opposed to like fucking ChatGPT or something? Updated LinkedIn with the open to work hashtag. It's really weird. I used to my most recent ex-girlfriend was a recruiter for tech companies, particularly she worked for startup companies. And she was like constantly interviewing people and constantly trying to recruit people.
Never thought you'd actually beat Devil Rebirth, hotshot. You really do have something special.
Like her whole day was interviewing and recruiting and reaching out to people.
Relax.
Headhunting.
She'll be here in a second. God's sake, this crowd's gonna make me go deaf. Weirdest thing. Could have sworn everyone else was betting on the giant.
It appears as though I'm the sole winner.
Looks like you're the only one who bet on him. All I can say is, you're paying for drinks tonight.
We'll see.
Wait, this looks like either the girl we're looking for or the girl we met on the roof at the beginning of the game. They updated my contract due to labor legislation change, so I might be given a little extra money when you finish me your intern. That's cool. Mainly because my old work offered it to you for free. Oh. Well, that makes sense then. I had literally 0 jobs reach out. Fuck. Yeah. I've applied to like probably 10 jobs in the last few weeks. Which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, and it also hasn't been that long, but
the Holy Maiden, the one who presides over Eden.
I've only been rejected by like 2 of them. Leader of Eden, Kisana.
You're the ruler of Eden?
I offer my congratulations. As the champion, you have earned the right to ask a favor of me. That is the stated code of the gladiator games.
You know,
And thusly, one question remains. What can Eden grant a man of such power?
people talk about Epstein and other sort of conspiracy theory subjects.
For a woman who is named Yuria.
Like, how did this guy with no education or training get this comfy job
All I ask.
in something he was not qualified for? But I'm thinking like, dude, in the 70s and 80s, everyone was getting jobs.
Very well. I hereby grant you freedom to move about the city as you please.
They were handing out jobs like candy. It didn't matter what kind of education or training you had. You could just lie. You could lie so easy. Both my mom and one of my parents' moms both got jobs like nice jobs by lying about their resumes and not finishing college. Both like dropped out of college and just lied about it. And my dad also has been working in the same field for like 30 years. And it has nothing to do with what he went to school for. And it's the type of job you would not be able to get without like going to school specifically for it, or you know, he works as a director of marketing for a high-end like a CAD company, like a CAD software company. And he's been doing that like my whole life. And he just kind of like lucked out. Like, I think he had done, I don't know, he either was just applying to everything, or he like did some sort of video thing for a particular company and then kept hounding them until they gave him a job, a marketing job. It's like he has he had no marketing experience at all. There's a lot of nepotism these days. A lot of nepotism, a lot of companies that want you to have 5 years of experience for an entry-level job. You know, that's the meme, right? And it's true. Yeah, so like in one sense I understand when people are like really suspicious of these true crime conspiracy theory like subjects, like how did this guy get this job with no experience, you know, and made $1 million? It's like, dude, you're thinking about it from a 2020s lens. Think about it from the 80s and 70s. It was so different then. I like don't think it's really that indicative of anything.
Whoa, what? Kisana, are you serious? You were watching, right?
Like you could just get an accounting job
Chunks, right?
at fucking Lockheed Martin or something.
Kenshiro is the champion.
Straight out of high school.
And the ruler must grant the champion's wish. That has long been the code of the games.
But that's...
Am I clear, Jagray?
Thank you.
Kenshiro, from this day forth, you are a citizen of Eden.
Now you gotta have 5 years of experience putting fries into the bag
You listen here, punk.
to get a job at McDonald's.
Maybe you've got Kisana's blessing, but I don't trust you. You're on thin fucking ice.
Whoa, no need to curse.
Get away with whatever shit you want. I got eyes everywhere, and I'll be watching. Got that? You try anything funny, you even breathe wrong, and I'll kill you on the spot.
Hey, whatever you say, shirt stack, short stack,
Jagray,
shirt stack.
perhaps you could give Kenshiro a tour of the city.
What? Wait a sec. Why the hell do I gotta do that?
Jagray, you're my tour guide and servant. F word in a video game, what a time to be alive. Chapter 3. Alright, Bones. Good night, man. Thanks for stopping in.
God damn it. Why the hell am I stuck playing
I'm gonna head out
babysitter?
soon, too.
Can't believe this shit. It's Kenshiro, right? I guess orders are orders. Let's get this over with. I'll show you around Eden. Any specific questions before we get moving?
Tell me more about Eden.
Yeah, take it easy, bro.
Fine. Guess you're wondering why it's called that. Well, I don't know who said it first.
After a while, Eden was just what everyone called it.
Like the garden. So people see this place as some kind of paradise.
I don't know about paradise, but we got resources to spare, thanks to Sphere City right nearby.
Sphere City?
See that hole in the mountain next to here? You're looking at Sphere City.
That set of buildings inside the dome?
Yeah, it's some facility from back before the war, I guess. I don't know the details. But the thing still works. We get a lot of water out of those pipes. Still generates electricity, too.
Some kind of energy plant from the old world?
That's my best guess, too. But there's laws against prying too deep into Sphere City and how it worked. And obviously, the place is off limits.
It seems like it's under a lot of security.
Better just let the thing keep doing its job.
So that's where this city's prosperity comes from.
That's right. And Kisana's the one in charge.
Tell me more about that Kisana woman.
Hey! Watch your fucking mouth!
Oh.
Kisana's the ruler of Eden. She's the Holy Maiden. Show some goddamn respect. It's Lady Kisana to you.
But not to you.
More like Lady Kiss My
Just
Ass.
call her by her name. Are you two together?
What? No! We just go way back. I knew her and Lord Nadai from when they first started building this place up.
Nadai?
Kisana's dad. After the nukes, he was the one who discovered Sphere City. He's the founder of Eden.
So it all began with him.
He was powerful, smart, kind to everyone. A stand-up guy, and a great ruler. But 3 years ago, he just died out of nowhere. So Kisana had to take over.
Bro
Ever
freaking
since
died.
then, she's been the ruler of Eden.
I see.
Lord Nadai made our walls, started the town watch, gave us everything we needed to keep the evil out.
Evil?
Yeah, like the inmates he fought in the games, or those thugs that raid villages on the outside. Couple years ago, this pack called the Army of Ruin showed up. Been raiding us ever since.
Team Fortress 2 Spanish dub sucks so much they use the F word when the original dialogues don't have profanity. Spanish dubs tend to use stronger language. Yeah, you gotta be like really deliberate, I think, when choosing to use profanity in fictional media. Like a lot of English dub anime from the 90s, the types of animes that was getting imported to the West back then was mostly like graphic violence, nudity, and the English dubs would just be like littered with profanity for no reason, which is pretty funny to go back and watch. Tsukihime, I've still been reading, and there's some profanity in that, but I was like really impressed that it's very few and far between, but when they do use it, it like really makes sense and kind of heightens the tone. Like very occasionally they'll drop an F-bomb or SH shit, and it really makes sense when they use it. That's probably the first time I've like consumed a fictional piece of media and been like, wow, impressive. They were very like thoughtful about using that word. They took away the charm of the characters when they're just saying fuck this, fuck that. Yeah, translated, that's a bloody spy to that's a fucking spy. What the hell?
But we could take them. Who gives a shit about some 2-bit army of bandits?
Like, this guy's saying shit here makes sense, and it doesn't really stick out to me as being like over, like too much. but it's not like it's kind of, I'm kind of indifferent to it. It's like, all right, it doesn't make me feel anything. I think I'd prefer him to say who gives a crap. Or damn, who gives a damn? When a game uses too much profanity, it blends into the background. Yeah. Too much, I think, like, ruins the immersion. Or if it's, like, kind of in between, or, like, fits too well, then it also sort of blends in. It's like, this guy seems like the guy that would curse a lot. But that doesn't mean he needs to.
So you're the captain of...
Got that right. That's how the people around here know me.
Why did you...
My folks needed food.
Your family...
Not anymore.
I see.
I joined the City Watch. I protected the peace. It worked out like... Yeah. Back then it didn't even have a gate. But then Lord Nadai set up laws. That was the real...
And after that...
You probably heard, but anyone can enter as long as they got... But we got too many people...
Do you know anything of...
Yuria? Hate to say it, but I've got...
Why wouldn't she?
I mean, the watch keeps a real... If this Yuria lady really got in...
Sorry, I'm skimming through the dialogue at this point. I want to be able to run around a little bit
In the past
before
year,
bedtime.
all I've seen are a bunch of doctors and punks like you.
Right.
All right, come on. Come on, let's go.
Character accents get lost when dubbed. Yeah. That's why we gotta give some respect to Boku, how the white guy in that game, like, you can tell he's speaking Japanese as a second language. Like, he pronounces things differently than the other characters, and then the fan translators gave him a different font as well. It's always funny if you watch, like, if you watch the original Japanese dub of an anime, and then there's, like, an American character, and they're speaking, like, English, and their English, like, sounds like a Japanese person trying to speak Japanese, or is trying to speak English. One of my favorite anime is called Beck Mongolian Chop Squad. Is really, is one that sticks out in my mind when you watch the original Japanese version. There's a lot of characters that try to speak English or are American, and you can, like, barely understand them when they speak English.
Come on, quit fooling around. Hey, wait up!
That's cute.
Forced walk in chat.
Huh? Can't you say something?
Hey, was that a stairs animation that I just saw? Barely. Not bad.
Come on, this way. Come on, quit fooling around. This way, Ken.
Hey, he keeps one foot up. Hey, that's pretty good. Even if you try to break it, he's got wobbly legs like grandpa legs.
Quit fooling around. This way,
That's
Ken.
impressive. He sticks to the stairs animation even if you try to break it.
Come on, quit fooling around. Hey, wait up.
Going down the stairs looks
Come
good.
on, this way. Come on, quit fooling around.
Zenless Zone Zero. I haven't heard of it.
All right, we're here.
What is
Whoa.
this?
Free-to-play
like a
urban
church.
fantasy action game.
This is Kisana's place, basically. They call it the Cathedral, and it's the center of all Eden.
Looks interesting. Why is everything
This is where
frickin' free to play?
Kisana deals with the people's requests, makes decrees, and all that government shit. All those folks lined up, they're waiting to see Kisana. Every day she gets hundreds of people coming to her for advice. And she really listens to them. All of them. They wouldn't be calling her the Holy Maiden if she wasn't so devoted to making them happy.
Oh, is this the Genshin devs?
That makes sense.
MiHoYo.
And over there, that's Sphere City.
God.
A city within a sphere.
Genshin ruined gaming. Everything has to have gacha now.
Ha, real sight, ain't it?
What's this statue?
Oh, that's Lord Nadai.
I was all excited about one of my favorite RPG franchises, Suikoden. They had announced a new game. And it had been like 15 years or more since a new Suikoden game. Everyone was all excited. New Suikoden titled game. And guess what? It's free to play gacha. Mobile game. Come on, man. Konami even said that they were going through like all the old dev notes and dev diaries to make sure that the next Suikoden game was like honoring the spirit of Suikoden. And then they give us a fucking gacha game? So funny, MiHoYo in Spanish means my hole. Yeah, hole in my pocket. The hole in my wallet because I'm spending my rent money on gacha.
Kisana's father.
Life's a lot harder without him around. For everyone.
Sounds like he really was a great man.
And following in his footsteps ain't easy. That's why I gotta be there for Kisana, no matter what. But she's turned out to be a real leader herself. Pretty damn impressive if you ask me.
You're in love with her, aren't you?
Huh? Where the hell did that come from? Look, damn it, we're done here. Next up is a bazaar. Come on, let's go. This way, Ken. Come on, quit fooling around. Hey, wait up!
Dude, this guy
Hey, wait up!
is so picky. He either tells me to wait up or tells me to hurry up. What do you want from me? Same with skate devs saying the new game would be a return to the roots, and then they drop a free-to-play game with Fortnite art style. Gah. Man, video games suck. I mean, I'm definitely not like a doomer about modern video games the way some people are. But they kind of have a point.
Come on, quit fooling around. Hey, wait up!
Let's go. What?
This way, Ken. Come on. Hey, wait up!
Whoa! Whoa!
Ow!
Just bump into everybody.
Whoa!
Ow!
What was it?
Careful!
I'm so happy for you.
Ow!
When you bump into people, it vibrates. The controller vibrates when you bump into people. Nice touch.
This is the bazaar, Eden's biggest market. Looks like it's busy as usual.
There's a lot here. They have more variety than anywhere else I've been.
People always gather up around good water sources, and they bring a lot of stuff with them. And when you get tons of people and tons of stuff, you get business. Just like it was before the nukes.
How do you keep the peace? This much food would have people stealing and killing for it on the outside.
PS5 haptics. Yeah, what's with that?
There, maybe. But in here, we got laws. Kisana makes them, and the Watch enforces
I
them.
heard people like don't like it.
Burglary, mugging, all of it's punishable by death on the spot. Or prison, if you're lucky.
I see.
Right, one other thing. We got these coins we use to do business around here. IDL.
You have your own currency?
Kinda. They're internal dollar loans, since it all technically belongs to the city. So, there you go. IDL. I mean,
People really
can
like it?
barter if they want, but
I don't really
nobody
know what
wants to
it
carry all that
does.
shit around.
So how can I get...
I don't know. Got any valuables?
I don't think I...
Well, guess you'll just have to get some from... You'll have to earn it, though. Hate doing this after telling you to earn your keep, but... Here.
Evolution of standard controller vibration.
It's from Kisana. Should be enough IDL for some food and water. Don't go wasting it.
I won't.
Well, that about covers it for a tour of Eden. What's your plan now?
Like I said, I'm going to look for Yuria.
Huh. So you gotta find your lady no matter what. We got a real Casanova here. Just don't forget, this city is not your goddamn playground. You go where I say you can go. And I got a beat on you wherever you go. You're not getting up into any shit on my watch.
Whatever makes you happy.
Hey, how are things going?
Someone says
Welcome.
the original Rumble is just weighted motors.
Stop on by.
2 motors with different sizes and weights, pretty much on and off, and the weight would make the motor vibrate. One could do light rumble, the other strong rumble, and both together could do extra rumble. Very limited, and delay and shortness of the rumble was dictated by how fast the motors could spin.
Welcome.
The new haptics use voice coil actuators. This is a coil and a magnet that can vibrate depending on how the power is pushed through the actuator. These are a lot faster than rumble motors, giving it a lot more precision in the vibration. Can also vary in vibration and frequency, akin to the way a speaker works, just not as much range. So devs can actually play a waveform through the haptics, and you will feel the sound. Still don't know what that actually feels like.
Clover 1419 just redeemed hydrate. 80k points, man, I'm so rich.
Hey, how are things going? Come on, stop on by.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out too.
It's all fresh and delicious.
Thanks for hanging out, dude. 80k points. Yeah, hopefully this weekend I'll implement some new rewards. I'm getting close. But yeah, thanks Bones and Clover. I'll be back tomorrow night. Shenmue, let's finish up Shenmue 2 and then do some Resident Evil 8. So, looking forward to it. You guys have a great rest of your night and a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you then. Make 100k reward. Yeah. Then I would be rich. So, you know, I get to keep all the channel points that are spent. And spend them on gacha. Anyways, yeah.